From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, April 19th, 2018. Silver is trading at $17.21 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,347 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $35, and the average price of Bitcoin is $8,209. Antiwar.com reports CIA Director Mike Pompeo had an unlikely destination for Easter weekend, Pyongyang. Pompeo reportedly made a top-secret trip to North Korea that weekend to meet with Kim Jong-un amid preparations for a direct Trump-Kim summit. The news of the visit came just hours after the White House had confirmed extremely high-level talks with North Korea. This is about as high-level as it gets, as Pompeo is not only CIA Director but the Secretary of State nominee. Officials are refusing to publicly speak on the Pompeo visit, saying they don't comment on secret CIA director travel. Trump had suggested the summit will be in early June, and 5 locations are under consideration. Previous reports indicated that the U.S.-North Korea talks were being coordinated through the New York office, where North Korea has diplomats for the UN. A visit by one of Trump's favorite cabinet members to North Korea is clearly a much higher level of discussion. This is the highest level U.S. visit to North Korea since the year 2000, when Madeleine Albright met with Kim Jong-il. It's the first time Kim Jong-un has been reported to meet with a U.S. official. For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. UPI reports New York Governor Andrew Cuomo signed an executive order Wednesday granting voting rights to all paroled felons in the state. The executive order came after Cuomo said he proposed the idea to the state Senate, but a bill was never advanced. Cuomo said it is unconscionable to deny voting rights to New Yorkers who have paid their debt and have re-entered society. This reform will reduce disenfranchisement and will help restore justice and fairness to our democratic process. There are about 35,000 people on parole in New York State. The executive order means New York joins 18 other states and the District of Columbia in granting voting rights to parolees. Cuomo said during a speech at the National Action Network conference in Manhattan, in this state, when you're released from prison and you're on parole, you still don't have the right to vote. Now, how can that be? You did your time, you paid your debt, you're released, but you still don't have the right to vote. His office said preventing parolees from voting disproportionately affects minority voters who make up 71% of parolees. New York Senate Republican leader John Flanagan said Cuomo's order circumvents the law. Bitcoin Not Bombs is a launching pad for nonprofits and social entrepreneurs into the financial freedom of the Bitcoin economy. Bitcoin Not Bombs offers premium publicity campaigns designed to facilitate an organization's adoption of Bitcoin as a payment system and to fully capitalize on that decision in their fundraising efforts. Bitcoin Not Bombs is fully committed to being the hub of the nonprofit sector of the Bitcoin economy, maximizing the potential cross-promotion of all our clients and commercial partners. To learn more, visit bitcoinnotbombs.com. Reuters reports a New York nanny was found guilty on Wednesday of stabbing to death 2 children in her care at their luxury Manhattan apartment in a case that drew national headlines. A jury unanimously rejected the insanity defense of Yoselin Ortega, whose lawyer said she hallucinated a devil's order to kill the children and herself when she plunged a kitchen knife into Lucia Krim and her brother Leo and left their bloody bodies in a bathtub. The October 25, 2012 killings were discovered when Marana Krim returned to the family's Upper West Side apartment to find her children dead and their nanny standing over them, stabbing her own neck with a knife. Krim had come home with the children's 3-year-old sister Nessie after Ortega failed to show up at Lucia's dance class. Ortega was charged with 2 counts, each of first and second-degree murder, punishable by a maximum sentence of life in prison. Manhattan District Attorney Cyrus Vance told reporters following the verdict, "We hope now that this verdict will give the Krim family an opportunity to heal and to find some closure and to move on in their lives." As a teary-eyed Kevin Krim, the children's father, stood beside him. Krim declined to take questions. Insanity defenses rarely succeed in New York, where proving mental illness is not enough to find a defendant not responsible for a crime. Defense attorneys must demonstrate that the suspect could not understand the consequences of his or her actions. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at fppradio.com.